They go play action here on first down.
Oh,
Popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they'll have great field position here.
Told you, right?
He didn't wait long enough. He was scared.
As the ball will be at the 15-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field.
They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler Croft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up third down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Newton. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they will run it with Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. Gostkowski the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And New York set to take the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
So that's back-to-back drives where they throw an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
If I don't want my 3rd round pick, do I just get to run it up on him too?
He'll quit on you too, bro.
I'm about to score a touchdown. Unless he's running cover 3 out of his cover 2 formation.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Under pressure, and down he goes. They
He's
set
using
him
him?
back at the 36. Myles Garrett, he's the one to
Yeah, you
get
gotta
it,
watch
and
Myles
that's
Garrett all the
number
time.
7 for him on the year. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton.
Yeah, I can hear your voice through there.
Pressure right.
Through your
The coverage
broadcast.
may be too good that time as he
in game chat, yo. I saw that earlier. Party setting. Yeah, we're in party chat. I don't know.
It's got to be your broadcast settings. You probably have it to where it can.
And boy, does he have fun playing the game.
The party audio is being broadcasted. I thought I turned my shit off though.
I thought I turned my shit off. You suck, Tim, man.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down.
The thing is, he's not even paying attention because he's got his headphones off talking into the game. You can see his little mic.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard
When I was playing him, for like the first 3 quarters, I was just looking at him talk. And then in the 4th quarter, I put my headphone on. And I started talking shit to him. And I started coaching him up and telling him what to do.
And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Michelle. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Sony Michel with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
He should have just took the sim LTU. Because it's like I was trying to say. The thing is, if he took the sim LTU, then he has the potential to beat Squirrel, which is possible. And then he has the possibility to beat, and then he has a free computer win.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The New York set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher. Guys trying to get to the football.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete.
They could game catch the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
That should have been a pick 6. Who's out there? You got to cut him.
Take him out of the passing game, limited to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now the
yeah, you got to trade down for Hightower to me.
Oh, he's about to get lit.
Right at the 40. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
All right, you're about to blow him off. I'm cutting the screen.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. He finds McKinnon, complete. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. 7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I don't get it. If I had, I mean, now I have a 95 speed wide receiver, so you're just going to see me chucking it deep every play. Like,
not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center eligible stuff.
If you got 96, 95, and 94 speed, all your wide receiver position, like, dude, I'm just hucking that shit.
Screenplay, McKinnon. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction. Here we go.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is Lamar Miller. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Roethlisberger. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point.
I don't know why he's got the receivers all over him. Touchdowns to a bunch of fast quarterbacks.
Santos able to tackle
say that again.
Extra point, and
I don't know why he wants wide receivers all over to throw the fullbacks and
decoys, maybe? I really don't know.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
Wide receivers caught a ball yet.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen.
I'm using him in draft checks right now. He's fucking terrible.
They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And some space here.
I hope you see this replay. Watch the replay of this one.
No,
and all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
He tried to check up.
Sonny Michel on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Gostkowski for the point after. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And it's now 21-7. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now out come the Jets.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now Roethlisberger. A dump down to McKinnon. There he goes inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. Toss play to McKinnon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And the pressure gets to him again. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to
He's
the
got the ball, you got the ball.
talk over what to do next. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing.
For a decoy dump out. I hope you're listening to me. Go to that. Good punt.
What's the score right now?
Spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone.
He scored?
On the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. So the Patriots coming out now. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Rolling to his left. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
On first down, Newton looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And Big Ben intercepted a third time.
Picked him again.
Picked off by Duron Harmon.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
That's 3 users.
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Newton. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Newton now to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Can I go through it on 4th and 4 with 1 second and a half?
On your side of the field?
Yeah.
No.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And that's caught inside the 35.
He rolled out and the second roll out.
Touchdown, New York. Jarek McCannon, 76 yards. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here, and our score is going to stay right where it is. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
On the ground, this is Michel. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Michel. Fights him off. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Newton. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. They'll run with White. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it. And boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
What's up with BK this season? 2 and 3? You just start off that tough or what? What's up with BK? 2 and 3.
He played me, Redskins, and Vikings, dude. It's his first 3. He's 0-3.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I don't know what the ball is going to do. It could be going to anybody.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Runs like that will give Michelle some more carries going forward as the Pats come up 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Now a pitch out to Michelle. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Here we go. Gun.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
They get it to him running left. And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Partner's been my experience that after 2 stops like that near the goal line, defenses only become bolder. They don't back off at all. I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really big play against them.
And the incompletion, then the run for no gain. Let's see now. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Oh, look at that. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal.
This offense bent the defense in their long drive downfield, but once they got within sight of the goal line, the defense went to don't break mode and is stiffened.
So now on 4th down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll weave his way up, all the way up, a few yards shy of midfield.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
All he's doing is using the half.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
And
what
a
is
nice
it?
gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners
I can't
do,
hear you. The same what?
especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Cover 3 and just whoever's in the flat, so cover 3 and then turn the purples into flat blues and man up each of the flat blues to the running backs and then just use the middle to cover that circle slant route.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that
it doesn't matter. Just cover 3 out of anything, and then just make sure that both the running backs in the backfield are manned up, and you're using that slant over the middle.
Couldn't turn it into much more.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Again, it's Roethlisberger. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now to try the Jets field goal, Cairo Santos. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
That'll be taken in the end zone. He's into the clear. He's at the 40.
You got another one?
10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Keith Marshall, 105 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
What's the score now?
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. That'll be taken in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. New York set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they load him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Now Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Here we go. Focus.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, we ran the
Finds
fucking
McKinnon
interception.
complete. 17 more yards
hate
on
that
that
shit.
as they keep the drive rolling.
I read it.
So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On the toss, it's McKinnon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's Roethlisberger. He may try and run for this. Scrambling, not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does
Sports
get
team
the job
clothing?
done there and gets a 1st. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
What's the score of your game?
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Lamar Miller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one
Yeah, because last time you beat him, he blamed it on kick return.
Right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't
much time
punch
is
it
left?
in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3
And he's got 3 timeouts?
You take points when you can get them.
Hell.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
They found him?
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And it's Michel once again. Oh, the spin. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Newton's going to throw it to Michel on the screen. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. A give. This is Michel. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On the toss, here's Michel. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away.
All right. His 26.
Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. And a crusher there as it's intercepted.
You just got to pick 6.
Dawson picks it. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips.
You know what you should have done? You should have ran out of bounds with the pick 6 and gave Michel a touchdown.
And the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support, and then
I know.
in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill,
just a ticking hole.
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And New York set to take the field. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where
this is caught inside the 15. And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they could look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for New England, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam still didn't get any damn touchdowns, though.
Let me get Cam.
I might trade him.
I'm just kidding. I don't got the cap for him anymore.
Sony Michel with 128 yards on 22 attempts and 3 touchdowns, averaging 6 yards a carry. Not terrible. Damn, between both of his running backs, he had 7 yards. Jerick McKinnon had 169 yards receiving. If that tells you anything about what kind of game it was. Check down, check down, check down, check down.